I want to have a quick conversation with you about how to hire an e-commerce agency. So this is a complete guide to hiring an e-commerce agency this year. So here's an overview about the whole topic. So I want to first define what an e-commerce agency is, so we are all clear when what kind of concept we are discussing, right? So an e-commerce agency is actually a B2B business that offers a range of professional services intended to help e-commerce companies meet their business goals. So I've said B2B, so we are speaking about business to business. And e-commerce agencies can help businesses with digital marketing, content creation, SEO strategy, social media management, and a lot more. So basically, you have a wide constellation of services that the agency actually provides. So why should you hire an e-commerce agency this year? Well, basically, hiring an e-commerce agency provides you with a lot of benefits, but I want to give you a few of them. So basically, you get faster results, right? You get access to a specialized expertise. So the level of acumen, the breadth and depth of acumen here is kind of high, and you get an outside perspective, and you can save a lot of cash too. I mean, you do have economic value when you hire an e-commerce agency. Now, let me break it down for you a little bit. So when I speak about actually you getting faster results, I mean, hiring an agency is much faster and more efficient than hiring new employees. This is because you need to train a new employee, while agencies are skilled already at hitting the ground running. Also, an agency comes with an entire team of strategists ready to help you grow your business. So as an e-commerce business, you need an agency that's well versed in working with online stores and can ensure fast results in your industry niche. And you also get an outside perspective. So if you are running out of ideas, hiring an agency can really bring, when you think about it, can bring a fresh perspective to your store, right? Agencies work with a wide variety of clients, and they bring those best practices to your business. So when you are running your own business, what happens here is that it can be really difficult to see other opportunities available to you, right? Other than what you have already been doing. And hiring an agency gives you that essential outside perspective that can open you up to new ideas and tactics, and you need that. You can save money. Agencies are not really that expensive, but they are often much cheaper than bringing on a full-time employee or team. And so that's kind of cool to really think about things holistically. Now let's talk about the types of e-commerce agencies. So when we speak about hiring an e-commerce agency, basically you got to really understand that there is a typology of e-commerce agencies. So you have e-commerce marketing agencies, e-commerce SEO agencies, and you have e-commerce development agencies. Okay, just like marketers specialize in various services, some e-commerce agencies do as well, and many offer full-service marketing options. But there are also different types of e-commerce agencies you might want to hire for something specific. It really depends on what you're looking for. It depends on your goals, right? So when we speak about e-commerce marketing agencies, basically you are speaking about a digital marketing agency that works solely with e-commerce companies. And this specialization in itself is their way of niching down, but everything else they provide helps with any type of marketing campaign across the board. So brands looking to hire an e-commerce marketing agency typically want to increase brand awareness, grow a bigger online presence, and turn social media followers into customers. So common services that e-commerce marketing companies offer include, you have digital strategy, social media marketing and management, content creation, search marketing, online advertising like PPC and paid social ads, influencer marketing, community management, conversion rate optimization, so CRO, very important. And you also have an e-commerce SEO agency. So besides e-commerce marketing agencies, you have e-commerce SEO agencies. And here, an e-commerce SEO agency actually generates organic traffic to a website through search engine optimization. And this strategy typically involves creating landing pages and blog content that is actually keyword optimized in order to help e-commerce brands rank at the top of search engine results. Okay. You also have e-commerce development agencies. So basically, an e-commerce web design and development agency helps retail companies create well-oiled online stores through e-commerce platforms like Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, and Magento. So creating the online shopping functionality and ensuring the website is easy to navigate is actually key to ramping up an e-commerce brand sale when you really think about it, right? So, and that's something you have to think about in the long run. And e-commerce development agencies focus on the user experience or UX design to ensure that your website works well for your customers. They'll set up integration for your payment processor as well as your chosen marketing channels. Many also specialize in graphic design to ensure they can create stunning visuals for your site. We are actually having a conversation about hiring an e-commerce agency. So I've given you the overview, the types. Now let's speak about timing. So when is the right time to hire an e-commerce agency? Well, the thing is that it depends on the operational construct that you have in your company. So if you are considering hiring an e-commerce agency, there are some telltale signs that you are ready, either from a decline in your shop's performance or due to an increase in your day-to-day task load in running your business. And so I want to walk you through a few reasons. If you are seeing a decline in sales, this could be a good opportunity to hire an e-commerce agency. If you are launching a new product, so actually hiring an agency can be a better way of generating buzz, right? While your own marketing efforts can likely create a small buzz, enlisting the help of a team of professionals can help make your launch even more successful. Also, another time where you might want to think about hiring an e-commerce agency is if you are lacking the necessary skills in-house. You don't have the skills in-house, okay? So when you're first starting, you're likely one of the only employees, if not the only, which means that you might not have the skills to create your own website, your own website design, set up your online store, create social media content, and more. Think about it. It's a lot of work. This is where an agency comes in because once you have built up your business enough to have consistent revenue, investing in an e-commerce agency can actually ramp up your sales, putting even more in your pockets in the long run, right? It's all about return on investment, right? It's all about actually investing in your own company. And when I speak about you seeing a decline in sales, this could be a good possibility also. If you have been doing a great job of growing your business by yourself and watching more and more sales coming, but all of a sudden you are starting to see a decline or a stagnation, you might want to enlist outside help. So for an issue like this, you can hire a full-service e-commerce agency that can assist in auditing your website to see if there are any user experience issues, as well as ramping up new marketing campaigns to reach even more customers. So that's really it's like a short-term to long-term sort of solution. Another reason why you might want to hire an e-commerce agency if you are breaking into a new market. So breaking into a new market, whether with a new product launch or as part of a localization strategy, can be a tough venture, especially if you are going into a geography that you have no idea about. Okay. And so this is why many brands enlist the help of agencies with experience in this type of business growth. So if you are let's say you are running out of time to handle things yourself. I mean, the thing is that you might be really talented, but you only have 24 hours in a day, and sometimes you might need external help, outside help to kind of help you out. So running an online business takes up a lot of time, even more so if you are hand making the products yourself, the product that you sell, right? As the business owner, you have a lot of other tasks on your plate, from order fulfillment and updating product listings to accounting and customer service. Think about it. And those things that I'm telling you, they are full-time jobs for some people. So if you are finding yourself struggling to remember to post on social media or write blog content, you might want to outsource this task to an agency. This way you are able to focus on running your business while the agency handles your marketing strategy. And if you don't enjoy marketing at all, maybe this is time to hire someone to actually take care of it, right? So basically, if you hate marketing, don't force it. I mean, basically, you have folks who love it, and you want to really outsource that task to them. Market just enough to get your business off the ground, then immediately outsource it. Finding an agency partner can be a long-lasting working relationship that helps exponentially grow your business, and you don't have to lift a finger, right? Because you have a team of specialists on the other hand that who are going to help you, right? Especially if you are going into a different niche or you are tapping into a different geography. Let's say you are in the States and you're going all of a sudden in Europe, or you're going to Asia, or you're going to Africa, you're going in a different geography, then having the help of a local e-commerce agency to kind of help you out, to kind of direct the strategy, to kind of really guide the whole tactics can be really interesting, especially from a scalability point of view, because the whole thing is, if you want to grow, and if you want to grow tactically, you gotta have some kind of what we call local intel, and that local intel only, especially when you are having an e-commerce company, only an e-commerce company or e-commerce agency can help you. Let's talk about the methodology here. How do you select the best e-commerce agency for your store, your specific store? I mean, you have a lot of decisions to make, right? The first thing you want to do is you want to determine what you need in the first place. What are your goals? That's very important. What are your goals? Number two, you want to consider your budget. Budget, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Your money is going to play an important role. Next, you want to find the right fit. Okay, it's very important. Now, when I speak about determining what you need, I'm speaking about what your goals are, right? Goals could include increasing monthly sales. You want to really bring up the cash inflows. You want to increase traffic to your e-commerce store. Maybe you have a Shopify store that hasn't seen any sale in the last 3 months, the last 6 months. You want to improve the user experience on your website. Are you launching a new product? Do you want to increase brand awareness, or do you want to generate more online followers? Make sure your agency's goals align with your overall business goals. There has to be synchronicity. And the next step you want to do is to do some preliminary research about the work. For example, you can find instances of other businesses doing something similar to what you want. And this can help your agency to better assist you, because it gives it a clear example of what you are looking to achieve, right? And once you have that information, it's time to clearly define your budget, timeline, and the desired results. The more specific, the better. So that's kind of important. So your budget is crucial when hiring an e-commerce agency, because they don't come cheap. You need to be at a point in your business where you are comfortable spending several $1,000s per month to hire an agency, okay, and find the right fit. So you want to make sure that the fit is really there in terms of cultural, in terms of geography, in terms of their track record too. That, in other words, what you're trying to really have achieved, they've done it before. If they worked with stores like yours in the past, so that's the kind of synchronicity you need to really think about, and you need to be looking forward. You need to be looking forward as you search your e-commerce agency. The next thing you want to do here is to interview your chosen agency. And after interviewing them, you have to review and accept their proposal, and you got to make the hire. So basically, when we speak about interviewing your chosen agency, you want to reach out to your chosen agency or agencies via the website's contact form. And most e-commerce agencies offer a free consultation or initial meeting, so the two of you can learn more about each other and how a partnership might look, right? It's all about making sure that the vibes align. There is chemistry. So during this preliminary meeting, you have the chance to interview your agency, and their goal is to make the sale, that's for sure. But you want to make sure it's going to be a good fit for you. In other words, your ROI should be positive, that they are adding value. So bring along some of the questions, some of this question that I'll share with you to help gauge whether the agency you're chatting with is actually the best one for the job. So who are you working with right now in my industry? Is the work all done in-house, or do you outsource to freelancers or contractors? What does the onboarding process look like? What will be expected of me and my team as a client? What does your workflow look like? How will we be informed of the results? When was the last time you lost a client? What happened? Right? Those are preliminary questions, so you can really gauge what kind of agency you are looking to hire. You can add anything else that you are curious about to your list and go to any meetings prepared, so you can get the most out of your agency-client relationship. Next, you have to review and accept their proposal. So once you have had your initial consultation, the agency will put together a proposal based on the services that you are interested in. The reason why your first meeting with an agency is so important is that you want to ensure that the proposal they provide you, that they give to you, accurately represents the type of work you are looking to have them do, minimizing miscommunication and the need to go back and forth before putting together the right info. And so we want to review the proposal, and so to make sure it matches your goals and your budget, and then you just make the hire. So you should, once you get the contract, sign it, and you can kick off the project, and things can really go a lot faster. Now, all you have to do is to sit back and let the agency begin the work. Stay on top of communication so it's able to get anything it needs from you, and make sure to keep an eye on results so you know the agency's strategies are working or not. And that's really important, especially when it comes to scalability. When we talk about hiring an e-commerce agency, it's very important for you to not rush the process, okay? Hiring the right e-commerce agency is a big decision that has operational consequences, that has online consequences, that has logistical consequences, that has financial consequences. So don't rush it. Use the tools available to choose the right one. Ask lots of questions, and don't be actually afraid to take your time, because again, this is your time, this is your money, this are your resources. And working with an agency can be a great decision, helping ramp up e-commerce growth and exponentially increase your reach and customer base. Okay. And the thing is that an e-commerce agencies is kind of quintessential when it comes to marketing. Okay. Because services offered by e-commerce agencies depend on the needs of the clients. An e-commerce agency might help develop marketing campaigns, create content, assist with search engine optimization, develop technical tools, and a host of other services. So everything depends on the kind of sync that you are, the kind of chemistry that you have found with the agency. Okay. And by the way, when we speak about e-commerce agency, sometimes people speak about Shopify agency. Now, those are two different things. The only thing is, a Shopify agency is an e-commerce agency that specializes on Shopify stores. Okay. But an e-commerce agency in general can do all kinds of work, not just Shopify work, but also BigCommerce, Amazon, eBay, what have you. Okay. But a Shopify agency specifically is a business that specializes in helping companies set up and manage their online stores using the Shopify platform. And Shopify agencies provide services such as a website design, marketing, content creation, SEO, and more. They also provide support and guidance actually throughout the entire process of setting up and running an online store. But again, the whole ecosystem here is Shopify. Nothing else. You can't really ask for a Big Cartel or Magento or BigCommerce or WooCommerce. If you have a Shopify store and you want to focus on Shopify only, you can hire a Shopify agency. So in closing to this conversation, I spoke to you about hiring an e-commerce agency, and I give you the overview, the types, the timing, the methodology, and finally the closing remarks. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.